What's up? Colby Miller here, independent singer-songwriter in Nashville, Tennessee, and I've just finished up recording my first full-length album and thought it'd be cool to give you guys a behind-the-scenes of the process and credit where credit is due to the team that came together to help me pull this thing off. So let's jump into it. First off, had the pleasure of doing this as Sony Music Studios Studio A right on Music Row in Nashville, thanks to that man, Taylor Pollard, my engineer and producer. Then it was on to 2 full days of drums and bass tracking. Tom Reschke on drums, Wes Lloyd on bass. We got 10 songs done in those 2 days, all tightened up and gave us the foundation we needed for the record. Day 3 was me on guitar, doing all of my acoustic parts, all of my electric parts, 12-string overdubs, just making sure that all of the rhythm parts were filled out and tight. We got all 10 songs done in that day. Day 4 was horn day. So Teddy Jones, my longtime saxophone player, had actually written charts for 2 songs to do 3-part horns on and brought in Frederick Weathersby on trumpet, Barney Green on trombone. So we knocked those songs out first, and then Teddy laid down his individual saxophone parts on the rest of the songs on the album. So now things are really starting to come together and starting to take shape. Day 5, let's add in some lead stuff. So Matthew Klinkenbeard, who is my lead guitar player, and not only is he a fantastic lead player in the sense of ripping a solo, but absolute master of soundscape, of being able to add depth and texture to the rhythm parts that were already there and really just brought a lot of the tracks to a whole new level as he did it. From there, it was now up to Miss Kat McDonald. First time I've worked with a fiddle player, but was so excited to get Kat and so lucky really to have her on. She came in and absolutely crushed. Ended up playing on more songs than I anticipated because the tone just fit so well in the songs and she was such a pro and it was an absolute pleasure to work with her. So now pretty much all of the things are there. Now it's up to me and this vocal, right? So the most terrifying view a vocalist can have is that screen in front of the microphone, but it's also a lot of possibility. So then we jumped in and things were going really well. And Taylor's great to work with because he keeps things light while I'm in the booth, but it can also get really intense because you want to make sure that you're getting everything right and it's going to be out there in the world, and you need to make sure it sounds like you want it to sound like. Finally, we then slipped into the smaller Studio B to take care of things like auxiliary percussion and backup vocals. And for the harmonies, I enlisted my good friend and former bandmate from Fourth and Church, a rock band we played in, Mr. Tim Cruz, who's a fantastic vocalist, and came in and really just crushed the harmonies and gave it that last layer that the thing needed. And now the album's done. First single's coming out July 19th. It's called Outlaw Hearts. The name of the album is going to be Renaissance Man. We're going to be releasing it subsequently over the next couple of months, kind of a waterfall release. So the full album will probably be out by December. But thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed it.